Hi, everyone. Hi, my cute little dolls. Hi, my cute little puppets. Hi, my cute little action figures. And welcome back to another episode of the Cute Doll Podcast. Bod is bodding today. Okay, guys. I know you don't believe me, but I wasn't even gonna come online today. Shocking, right? But is it shocking? Because I did have a whole, 2 months where I was just no camera. Or more. I don't even know how long it was. Okay guys, so I wasn't gonna come online today. I was going to go back to sleep. I'm so tired. I had 7 hours of sleep. What got me online today was that I was in the shower and I was thinking to myself, I'm so thirsty. And I knew that as soon as I drank my electrolytes, that I would be so awake. And if you want to know what electrolytes I use, you can buy them in my Amazon storefront for yourself. Thanks for supporting me. And for real though, I know as soon as I started drinking my electrolytes and eating, I'm gonna be so awake and I'm gonna wish I came online. I don't have anything to do except stream, play video games all day. I prefer to do it with my camera on, although I love camera off streams. They're just so easy. I still get some views, and but I just feel bad though, so I just rather be there. I knew that I would regret it if I didn't come online today. Like I said, I don't have anything to do. I did read a little bit on my stream yesterday, so I felt really happy about that. I'm going to tell you guys what I did yesterday and what I want to do today. In case I forget, I'm thinking about doing solo raids since raids aren't popping for me, but I think they're going to be too hard for me because I think the wipe mechanisms actually are not as forgiving as the event, which my mods told me that the event is easier than real solo mode. So yeah, I think I'll really struggle. Okay, I want to give you guys a little bit behind the scenes about what happened yesterday. I got 25 viewers, thanks guys, on Twitch for playing Lost Ark. As I told you guys, if you want views, just play Lost Ark. It's a really pretty game. Everyone loves looking at it. A lot of people are fans of that game. They like the content and they like watching other people play different classes, and they like sharing their knowledge. Oh, well, from my stream, because I'm new, so I'm not new, but you know. Yesterday I did the Ivory Tower. I'm trying to remember his name. That's all. Voldus, Gate 3, and that, 1 second, just bothering me. It's funny like how twisted this gets and I don't even move around. It's my dad's mic, by the way. Love him. He has all the coolest stuff. I always steal his stuff. Well, he gave me. Always line up the pins. Yeah, so, yesterday I did Baldur's Gate 3. I know what everyone thinks. Everyone just thinks like, you're tired, get sleep, that's why you're like, actually I run a lot of league games. I just want to say I run like all my league games except one, but I don't really know the statistic. And I know you're just thinking like, you're tired, just get some sleep, you'll play better when you wake up, blah blah blah. I have like enough sleep. I'm gonna get back to that if we have time at the end of the video. Okay, so I did Voldus Gate 3 and I thought I was failing it, and This one guy came to my Twitch chat. I thought he was so annoying. Even when I changed a chat to emojis only, he just started spamming emoji. Only one time. And then he wrote like a clown face emoji when I failed again. Like what a hater. Let's be real, okay? Like, if you love somebody, if you're support of streamer, you're not gonna write clown face emoji when they fail. Like, can anyone just please admit that these people are haters? Anyway, they come to my stream and they try to backseat game me. I know what everyone thinks. They think, oh, that person's trying to help you, just try to listen. Whatever. I watched the video again, I still didn't get it. My mod explained it to me. Thank you. And I cleared. Okay, I walked away to make coffee, take a breather, and I started crying because I thought, and I think everyone on my stream know, but I don't really know. I started crying because I was scared that what if I don't have like the mechanical skills to clear Baldur's Gate 3, and then I just knew that Diamond Gate 3 is also going to be hard for me. So I started getting really scared, like what if I really can't do it? Because I was really scared because it's a solo raid, so no one can help me. If I don't do it, I don't get any of the event rewards, and everyone knows I really want the 24 LOS. I'm so excited about it. That would be the best cards I have, and it landed on the Nineveh server, and I'm so excited, and it's on the Sork, and also my Infighter, which I love, and also my, I was gonna say Valk, my Glavier, which I love. And then, so, like, that's really cool. But, okay, so I cried. I literally cried. And then I was like, okay, does it look like I cried? Okay, no, it doesn't. So let's just go back. I really didn't want to cry on stream for that one. Like, usually in League, if they make me cry from hate comments, I just cry right there. That video is on YouTube. It's 6 minutes of me crying. But literally, like, it really hurt. Because I just really want to clear because I wanted the rewards, and I thought that I couldn't do it because I thought that I mechanically could not do like the stagger mechanism and the counter mechanism, and I just kept failing. I found out at the very end I just misunderstood the thing. So I thought that every single time the boss stabs a mirror, if he really stabs it, you should go counter that mirror. But what it is that in all the mirrors that there are 2 real ones. And he's gonna stab some mirrors, but those 2 real ones, every single time they glow blue, you have to counter that mirror over and over again and remember which 2 they are, memorize it, if you will. And then, he will show you which one is real and some fake ones. But there's only 2 real ones in that easy solo mode event one. So that's what we did. Because obviously in the real mode, he'd be stabbing the mirrors and everybody just stands in their clock position and helps counter the real mirrors over and over. And so yeah, anyways. So now that I knew that, I was finally able to clear. But what I didn't like is that I had to turn my chat to emotes only. When I play Lost Ark, I'm just gonna do emotes only chat because they're always mean. They're always mean. They always backseat game, and the big players always just come and they just try to control my stream. They're not helping. They don't want to help. They're mean. They say advice in mean ways. Like one time somebody's like, if you want somebody to join your raid, you should lower to eye level. And it was like actually a bus that used to help me when I came back in March 2024, and like just for him to come into my channel and just be so mean to me, I was just like, ew, like get out of my chat, bro. And it's just like, yeah, so I didn't really like that. I wanted to ban that guy, but I didn't because when my mods are watching me, I just kind of try to be a little more civilized than I would if I didn't have people watching me. But honestly, yeah, I would ban that guy because you guys don't understand. When these people go to other people's stream, and I know because I go to other people's streams now and I always say hi, and when these people are in other people's stream, they are like on their best behavior. But when they are on my stream, they are like wild hyenas. And while I appreciate everyone's energy, whatever, it's like, actually, I don't even want you here. Like, I really don't. And I know I said I want like 1,000 viewers, but I want like 1,000 of like the normal, nice people, not the people that is like backseat gaming me, writing me clown emojis, wishing that I fail. Literally after I cleared Voldes, I literally said, haha, and I stuck out my tongue. I was like, to everyone that was hoping I was gonna fail. And then anyways, I did Diamond Gate 1 and 2. I just had to try twice for each of those. I'm really good at those because I used to raid lead them in hard mode as well and normal mode, and also like in the XD Ignite server. So I have a lot of experience with that. And my chat also gave me a lot of tips on how to clear that. And then the next thing was I don't know why, I guess, I'm not gonna really say that I got like re-addicted to Lost Ark because I can't really, I don't know how long I'm gonna play that game. But then, so in the middle of the night, I wanted to play Lost Ark. So I went, but it was on maintenance and then the daylight savings time and everything. So it wasn't until like 5 o'clock in the morning I finally got back on. And when I got back on, I only had 2 viewers. And literally, I was just playing Thymine solo mode, try to clear gate 3. I watched the video 1.5 times more to try to understand what I'm doing wrong. Even though I made some mistakes, I still cleared. I put the clip on YouTube. I was so happy that I cleared Thymine Gate 3 because you guys saw how I felt about Voldes Gate 3. And you guys saw how I felt about Voldes Gate 3. And I'm so happy I cleared Thymine Gate 3 because Thymine Gate 3 is like truly difficult for me. For me, the hardest raids in the game, obviously besides Echidna Hard Gate 2, is like, for me it's I know it sounds weird, but it's Voltan Gate 2 and Thymine Gate 3, because those raids require you to like stand different places to avoid skill shots and telegraphs and stuff. And for Voltan, like, I just never get it. Like, I always just get carried. And Thymine Gate 3, I just don't get it. I just always get carried. And I'm working on not eating the darkness waves and everything, but it's like so consequential in those raids. Like, you just will die or fall off the platform and die. So for those raids were like hard for me. Like, for me, I prefer like an easier like relegate to, you know, normal or hard mode. Like, that kind of mechanics is fine. I prefer like that. Even like a Vicus Gate 2 is like fine for me. But like when it has to do with like positioning and movements and iframe, like I see a lot of the guys are really good at it, but I just really fail at it. I don't know if it's the characters I'm playing, because honestly, whenever I play like Deathblade, it's a lot easier for me to move around everyone compared to Sork. But honestly, Sork is really fast and she does have 2 iframes, so like she's like made, and a lot of her skill shots are like fast casting, and if you're casting on Ignite, it's super fast. And it's just like she does have survivability. It's not, but I am missing stats, so I'm slower than everyone else in movement speed and casting time and everything. So I do die if I make any mistake or I'm too slow to get out of it, or if I already use my iframe, and then yeah, RIP. But I'm grateful for the solo mode, because now hopefully I'll be better at the real raids. Next I have to do Echidna. I know Echidna is going to be difficult. For Gate 1, I actually predict that I'm going to have an issue with that little mechanism where you have to like counter and stand in different places, because I don't really understand like when they do it. So I'm going to watch the guide, the solo raid guide on YouTube, probably from Death Boy. I like all his guides. they make me feel nostalgic because his voice, and it reminds me of when I used to do like my circus raids and watch his guide, and my icon raid and watch his guide to understand it, and also my Voltan Gate 1 guide. I learned it from him. So yeah, what are we, 15 minutes? Okay, so that's what I did yesterday. I'm really glad so after I finished Diamond Gate 3, I was so happy. I literally was smiling, and I think I went back to League after, pretty sure. I don't remember, but I literally was so happy because I cleared, and that was like really hard for me. And I thought, you know, all I thought was I have to clear, like I have to figure out how I'm gonna clear. I think it made it a lot easier when people wasn't watching, and I really like that I always like kind of do the right thing even when people aren't watching. I'm still really playing, really streaming, really trying to win. About being tired, let me drink my electrolytes right now. By the way, we're streaming live, twitch.tv/cutedoll. So I just made some electrolytes, and you could get it in my Amazon storefront. All my favorite flavors that I like to have. They taste really good. It's really good for you. You could just ask ChatGPT, what are the benefits of electrolytes? Okay guys, I'm just gonna have some of this. And I also want to straighten my hair. About being tired, basically, what happened was, I got like figuratively fumbled by the diamond guy. I know that me and the diamond guy was not dating. I actually took it as okay, I don't even want to date him. Okay, I'm just telling you this, that like I don't like him, right? But like I already told you guys all the guys I like, right? So while we're here, I just want to also say I also don't like the Iron 4 guy. I just want to make that clear. because that Iron 4 guy is really manipulative, and the way that he responded to me in that lobby makes it sound like I'm like liking him or whatever. I literally, when I DM him, I was like, duo as friends, question mark. Okay. So, because there's so many things I don't like about that guy. So I just want to make it clear that those two duos, like, I do not like them. But, however, when I did duo with Vegeta, I did like Vegeta, and he carried me to silver in like 3 days. Okay, so the Diamond Duo guy figuratively fumbled me, and the reason I say that is, do you see, like, this is why I don't date people. I'd be very careful about who I date, right? Because I never want to get fumbled. So what I mean when I keep saying get fumbled, it means if you like accidentally like fall in love with somebody, or go on a date with somebody, and or even if you interact with a human, you're exchanging your nice good energy with their like bad energy. So whoever you hang out with, whoever you date, whoever you play games with, you just have to make sure that they are like very good energy, very good people, that they're helping you, because if not, then they kind of get to steal your essence a little bit. So this happened after I had all the Diamond Duo drama. Is basically I was like tilted, raging in all my games, losing all my games no matter how hard I tried. And I didn't want to even play League anymore, and I was like, oh my god, that guy is a vampire. He stole my essence. I think, and then I started thinking, I was like, I think the only reason he even wanted to play with me is because I was genuinely having fun playing League. I wasn't even getting mad at the losses. I was like seeing the path to climbing. I was trying to climb. I was making guides on how to climb. It's just like all this like positivity, whatever. And then like he literally started copying me. I'm not gonna say what he did, but all the evidence is in all the VODs that I had. But then after he left, I got like playing games with people is more fun than playing by yourself. But if you play games solo for a long time, you kind of forget like what it's like to play with others. So I did also experience like the withdrawal of not having a duo. That's why I went back and tried to get my Iron 4 duo to duo with me. And why the whole thing is just so draining on me is because like even though it was not like a relationship, along the way I saw all the red flags. Like when he kept calling me best friend, I knew that was a red flag right away. That's why I made the video and I titled it "Cute Doll Gets Friend Zoned by Her Diamond Duo." Like I didn't even like him, right? But I already recognized that this guy is making it clear, like, hey, we're friends. So basically, for the duo situation, if two people who are duoing together like each other, it's kind of like a different dynamic than if two people are friends and duo together. I have had both kinds of duos. But because this guy was friend zoning me so hard, the red flag is that he clearly has had trouble with women in the past. So he's kind of just trying to say like, hey, yeah, I'm better than you. I'm higher elo than you. I'm gonna be here in your stream, enjoying your stream, and we're just friends. We're best friends, okay? And then I think he was surprised that I actually kept asking him to duo, because I don't think his intention was to play games with me. I think his intention was just to be like a big character in my Twitch chat. And so every single time I asked him to duo with me, he had to, because after all of the claims he made claims that he's my best friend. He said he's gonna duo with me all the way through Diamond. He said that we're gonna like hit Challenger. He said I'm his favorite duo. He said I'm his favorite streamer. All these things, right? So like all red flags. I knew, but I just played along. And even though your girl is queen, cute doll, I can get taken down by, I told you guys already, I can handle a alpha male, but I cannot handle a manipulative guy. I can't fight them. I'm not like equipped enough to like handle their manipulation. In some ways, the manipulative guys are even crazier than me. So